tuning back into Boss Lady News. We've got some wonderful guests coming on, but first and foremost, I'd like you to meet LeeLee from LeeLee's Creations. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. How are you doing today?
Wonderful. And yourself?
Very good, very good.
Good, good.
Now, first, introduce yourself to my audience and how they can get in touch with you.
Okay, well, I'm LeeLee's from LeeLee's Creations. I have a website, www.llccreates.com. You can also find me on Facebook, my fan page, LeeLee's Creations. You can contact me, 781-510-9985. And now you can come and see me out in Pawtucket. I have a studio now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
People don't know exactly what it is that you do. And you are an interior decorator, and you do event planning, and you set up all those beautiful, wonderful centerpieces and decor that people may see throughout the New England area in events. But tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you from Boston?
I am originally from Boston.
Okay.
Yes, I do mostly a lot of my business in Boston. Now I'm starting to move out to Rhode Island and do more business out there as well. I've just been doing LeeLee's for the last 13 years. You know, went full-time in the past 2 years, and everything has been great. But, you know, like you said, I could create events, like as far as birthday parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, you know, retirement parties, baby showers, bridal showers.
Is this something that you always wanted to do? How did you find yourself really diving into the world of decorating?
Well, I've always been doing decorating. Like, my mom is very resourceful, so having a mother that's resourceful, you kind of build those kind of skills. You know, doing friends' parties, helping them out, and then actually just taking them over and just doing it for them. You know, you kind of find your passion in wanting to help other people, especially with events, especially weddings. At the main time, a lot of sisters really need somebody there by their side.
Yeah, someone who's going to deal with all of the yelling.
Right. That and the little things that happen behind the scenes personally, that happens a lot with weddings. And it's good to have somebody that's a little neutral, that's on your side, and they'll just walk you through the whole thing, so you're not going through the whole process alone. You know, physically and emotionally, especially.
Did you, as a young child, find yourself putting together arrangements, or as you got older, you were like, okay, well, for lack of resources, I guess I'll just do this myself?
Well, really, actually, when I got older, I really started getting into it, you know, saying this is something I actually do enjoy. I find my happy when I see other people happy when I'm helping them out. So it kind of just became my niche. So I just kind of just fell kind of into it. You know, one thing rolled after another, and I just fell in love with it. It became my passion.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of doing this, of creating?
I don't know, I think seeing the outcome and then seeing how happy you make somebody feel, you know, knowing that you took the time out to do something for them, you know, and they smile at the end of the day and they're all like, thank you, they appreciate it, you know, because you're thinking about them and you're doing it for them, you know, and I think that is the highlight of the whole thing, is the outcome, actually.
Yeah. I find myself at times, if I get a chance to do anything, all of a sudden I want it. Like, I want to keep it. So do you have all of these trinkets and pieces that you've made?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. There are some things I'm like, oh, I gotta have at least one, you know, but you know, now I'm making extra just for, like, you know, show and tell for other clients and stuff like that. But a lot of times I try to just keep it to where it is. I'll always see it. You know, next thing you know, my whole house is cluttered with a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really need, and my name is not on none of them, you know, so so yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I just save for the pictures.
Okay. And did you have to go to school for any of the skills that you had an opportunity to utilize?
Well, no, a lot of the time the decorating comes from inspiration. Like an artist, they can just see it in their heads and they can just visualize it, and then they want you to visualize what they see in their head and able to do it. You know, that's how it comes about. But no, I didn't go to school for that, but I do suggest on the business side taking classes.
Okay.
You know,
no,
because
that's
it's
important.
not just about you know, putting out a tablecloth or decorating. I mean, if you're going into this as a business, you need to handle it like it's a business and go to school and learn, you know, what you need to learn about the business aspect, you know, because that's where your business will fail.
And you are a young Black woman entrepreneur. What got you interested in taking your hobby to that next level of it being a business?
Well, in today's age, and I think now as women, as we're rising to the, to a lot of positions now of power, it's time to kind of take control over your own destiny and future. It's not just about being a mom or being a good friend or being a good wife. It's about, you don't want to lose yourself. So you kind of have something that's for you. And my business is for me, and I'm able to take my business and actually help other people, because then you're able to create jobs for other people. You know what I'm saying? You can give good advice to someone who's a little bit younger. Say, I don't know where I'm going in life. You'll find it, but it's good to have somebody there, to say, okay, well, there is hope when I do get a little older. Since I don't know now, I'll have something to look forward to when I get older.
Yeah. So there's that mentoring piece of being an entrepreneur that's always there. And do you find people kind of like reaching out to you as far as, show me how you did this? Like, I want to do a workshop with you kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's where my whole studio came about, so which I'm very happy about. So next year we're going to start doing workshops and craft shops, and I want to do things with the kids, because we don't even have that in school anymore. The arts, just things for them to use their creativity. That's getting lost, which is why I think a lot of our children are getting lost.
That's true, yeah,
So,
the skills.
Right,
There's not many schools that are training specific skills. And a couple days ago, I was actually in the fabric store, and this lady was telling me about how trade schools no longer really exist, and regular public schools that used to teach these trades no longer offer these services. So that's very important.
It's very important, especially like the domestic classes, like, wood shop or mechanics, or economics, as far as home economics, like cooking, sewing. These are things that people are actually going back to doing, now that the kids nowadays growing up need these skills.
Yeah, it's a huge monopoly out there for young people that don't know how to cook. Young people who are just going out and purchasing all the time and not having any of these internal skills that are being nourished so that they can do some of these, some of their own things. Now, I know that you're going to be showing me how a few things can transition seasonally.
Right.
And how easy is it first? Because I'll tell you honestly, I'm one for purchasing all of my stuff, because I'll try to do something and then it doesn't look like what it looks like in my head.
Right. Well, it's just about, I try to find things, especially when you're doing someone's home, you try to find things that's already within the house. You want to try to make it cost effective for them. Everybody has different incomes they can work with, so you try to find things that they already have and you incorporate it into something they might have bought and go, well, this is all I have money for, so what can I do, and bring it through the whole 3 seasons. So that's what I did. I just got one thing and showing you how to make it 3 different ways.
Wow. Now, speaking of cost effective, because I know that becomes an issue, how do you do it, and what's like the smallest budget that you could do it on?
That's kind of hard to answer, because it depends on the situation, it depends on the event, everything has a starting point. There's like not going any below. What's the point in doing it, So it's kind of hard to say that. It depends on the event that it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and what the people are expecting to see. Now, when someone does start working with you, how easy is it for you to work with what their vision is?
Oh, it's actually very easy. Someone could tell me something. They go, do you think it's weird? I'm like, well, no, nothing is weird. You know what I mean? Actually, it's really nothing is weird out there. So I could just take it. Like someone said, what do you think about feather boas for my chair covers? As far as use them as the sashes. I said, if that's what you love, that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
And we do a visual. You can actually see before the day and be like, maybe I should have thought of something else, So, I walk you through it. A lot of times what people see in their head is not what they're actually going to see visually.
Yeah.
So we also do a viewing. 'Cause it helps out a whole bunch. People like to touch, see, feel, not just see pictures.
Yeah.
So I walk you through everything.
That sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to cut to a break in a moment, and then we'll start working on some of these pieces. But we are in October, and you're showing me how to transition what 3 seasons, or
Halloween, Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Halloween, Thanksgiving to Christmas. And once again, how can people get in touch with you?
Okay, you can go to my website and fill out my my form on there, www.llccreates.com, or you can call me 781-510-9985, or you can inbox me on my fan page on Facebook.
Okay. All right, so we're going to cut to a brief PSA, and once we come back, we're going to go ahead over to some of LeeLee's creations and see if we can do this mini workshop and make something pretty. All right, we'll be right back.
Guys, and tell me, kids, what does greeting mean to you?
Hello, everyone, and thank you for staying tuned to BossLady News. Again, you can always go on to my YouTube, which is BossLady News Hello, to see any of the previous shows. And we're here right now with LeeLee from LeeLee's Creations, and she does a lot of interior decor. And this is all on a decent budget. And you're going to show me how you transition these pieces and describe them to me.
Okay, well, this is basically start off with the mum. Okay, and I purchased these mums purposely like this still clothes, because this is the best way to buy a mum before the holidays. So by the time the holidays come, they'll be nice and bloomed and pretty, won't have nothing all ugly and droopy during the day of. So I suggest you buy your mums when they're a little bit closed up like this. Now for Halloween, you could take this one thing. This is just a bucket I got from, I think it was like maybe even Walmart for $1. Just spray painted it really quickly, sprinkled a little glitter, you know, did a little ribbon, put it on like a little piece of decorative paper, you know, have like a runner or some material, and just sit it there.
So you spray painted the bucket itself also?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was only $1.
Dollar. That's good.
Yes,
we like dollar.
Yes,
we like dollar stuff.
You know, just something that's simple. You know, not everybody can afford doing all the whole blingy stuff. Everything they see on, you know, the magazines and everything. It looks nice, looks pretty, but a lot of times it's just this simple.
And you can use this as a centerpiece for a nice long table similar to this one. But you could also use it, like you said, for Halloween, for the entrance to when people are actually walking up to your home.
We could put the little, this right here is just some tulle ribbon. Just take it, cut it, and just stick it in there. And look how whimsical that looks. I think we just dropped the napkins, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, but just that simple. You know, it looks really nice, elegant, girly, sophisticated, but still kind of kiddish a little bit.
So anyone that's got a Halloween party coming up, this might be a really awesome piece
just
for
sit
you to
right
be
on
able
the
to
table,
make. Yeah.
around the drinks, whatever.
And I like the color combination. That's perfect. This looks like a vampire outfit.
Right. And the next thing is we just remove these. Can you help me, Brit?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Just
So we're going to take the tool out, right?
Right, just the tool.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna move this over here and put it on a gold coaster.
Okay.
You know, and maybe add some twigs.
Okay.
You know, 'cause now we're moving into Thanksgiving.
Nice.
You know,
And then we dip this right in here.
Yeah, just dip it right on in there. I mean,
Okay.
of course, we don't have that much time, but the fiddle. But you know, you just get you some pine cones, like spray
And you
painted
can catch these outside.
gold.
You can get them outside,
You
so
and your
not even
kids.
$1. They're absolutely free.
And
okay.
just put them all around the little coaster.
Spray paint them with
to
a nice
charge 'em.
color. I do like the gold.
Yep, sprinkle a little glitter on them. These are my favorites. I have a
And
whole
once
bunch
again,
of
what
these.
kind of flower buds?
This is a mum.
This is a mum.
This is a mum, you know, and just decorate your table like that with some candles. Yeah, and just put it on your
And these
table.
are the candles that you can get. I love it. These are the candles that you can grab from Walgreens.
Don't have to worry about nobody knocking them over, setting your stuff on
Safe
fire.
for the children. Now you've got an awesome centerpiece, once again,
That's
with
simple.
the same piece.
Yep, that's
nice.
simple. Okay, and then we can just take this out.
Okay.
We're getting into to Christmas.
I love these. These are
And don't
plastic.
forget with your napkin holder, you can do ribbon, anything.
How did you do this napkin holder?
I bought it.
Okay. So this is one of the pieces that is purchased.
Right.
Okay.
You know, but if you
Where
don't want
did
to
you
purchase
find
them,
it?
actually, I think I got this one from, I want to say Marshall's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Marshall's is really cute. But you can also do ribbon.
Find
you
some
know,
very intricate
something
pieces.
around the house, a little rope, twine.
Now, where did you get these from?
You can get these from Michael's.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get these from Michael's. I got these from New York.
Okay. You can also find them outside.
And I got this from Mother Nature.
And then we've got this one here.
And then we just move it on over. We've got a little
We'll
wreath.
put this on this side. We'll
Yeah,
switch sides for
just,
a moment.
just stick it right there.
Okay.
You have a little wreath. Take some candle holders.
Now, did you
spray paint
decorate
them.
the entire wreath also?
Yes.
Okay, so if you guys can zoom in on this, we've got almost like the margarita beads. Margarita, you know what I'm thinking about right now. Mardi Gras beads. We've got some Mardi Gras beads that are just wrapped around the wreath.
This is just actually a garland.
A garland.
This is
okay.
a garland going around a charger. There's another glittery wreath in here.
Okay.
You just take you some regular votive candle holders, spray painted gold.
Spray painted
dip
once
a little
again.
bit on the tip with the glitter.
Very pretty.
Very sparkly. Get you some little embellishments to
Very
add to your.
inexpensive. You can grab these at the dollar store also. And you can find this spray glitter where?
Michael's, Joanne Fabric, Walmart, Kmart,
Okay.
Target.
Target. We
You
love
know,
it.
and then pull out your favorite little napkin rings.
Now you can find these at the fabric store also.
You can also make these, which is what I did.
Okay. Nice. So just head on over to the fabric store. While you're there, you'll be able to find some of these really beautiful trims.
Bling trims.
Bling trims. And you'll be able to go ahead and just knit them around your piece of cloth, which then becomes your beautiful napkin holder there.
Yeah, don't forget your little ribbon, just to tall it off, just like a little wreath on your table.
And then we've got this wonderful transition, the same plant, the same pot, and we're playing around with the same colors also.
Right.
I love it.
Works
I love
wonderfully.
it. So we're going to steal one of these and
Okay.
keep it on Boss Lady News. Now, I hope you guys caught some of that. If you don't, or if you didn't get a chance to, please feel free to contact my friend LeeLee so that she can, go to one of her workshops. Maybe we'll be able to get you into Boston and do
I would
home
love
decor
to.
workshop as well. So we're going to cut to a brief PSA, and when we come back, you guys are going to get a chance to meet Amanda. Now, I met her at the Raw Art event that was held downtown, and I was blown away by some of her pieces. So we'll be right back, and then you get a chance to meet another one of our guests.